Welcome to the first lesson of Unit 6. This is going to be a really short unit, and the goal of this unit is simply to familiarize ourselves with our calculator, to make sure that we can use our calculator to do really simple things that might take us a little longer if we were to do them with a pen and pencil algebraically. And of course, the reason we do this after having learned the concepts is that knowing how to apply your calculator only is helpful if you first and foremost know when to apply the concept. So it might make your work more efficient, but it won't take the place of you understanding, for example, what a derivative represents. But if you do, then it might help you find some of the critical points, based on your understanding of those. So this is going to be nice and short. This should take you a total of about 20 minutes from start to finish, and then you're going to do some studying for finals, go back and review Units 1 and 2, try some problems from both of those reviews out, and be ready to go over some of that in class tomorrow. All right, so you're going to read through, there are 5 links posted in the description of this video. I've also emailed them out to you. And you're going to take useful notes on each one. So each one is a how-to guide on using your calculator, and they go from really basic things to some more complex but still pretty basic functions of your calculator. And when you take useful notes, that means you're taking a note that if you needed to use it would be very, very quick. So it would be succinct, and it would give you all of the information you yourself would need to, for example, find the min or the max of a function. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to write it out word for word from the how-to guide. In fact, that is probably not useful. But after reading that, you can boil it down to the key steps and put those down. And the reason you want to write these down is not necessarily that you'll go back. I mean, you may go back and review some things at first, but really writing it down will help cement in your mind the steps. And at the same time, what you want to do for each of these is you want to follow along with any of the instructions about graphing. So you have your calculator out there and with you, and you want to follow along so that you can actually practice. And if you want some more practice, you can kind of come up with a function on your own and try finding the y-intercept, the x-intercept, the min, the max, zooming in, setting the window, stuff like this. Okay, so you should have notes on all of these. It should take a maximum, as I said, of 20 minutes or so. And when you're finished with that, make sure that you go and start reviewing Units 1 and 2 in preparation for the final.